Once upon a time, there was a king who had three very trusted ministers. However, the king noticed that one of the ministers was dishonest with money and lazy in his work. The problem was that the king couldn't figure out which of the three ministers was untrustworthy. To uncover the truth, the king devised a plan. One day, without informing the ministers of his intentions, he gave each of them a bag. He then said, "You will all be taken to different dense forests. Your task is to fill these bags with the best fruits you can find. You have only one day to complete this task." The first minister was honest and hardworking. He searched the forest thoroughly, collecting a variety of fresh, high-quality fruits to fill his bag. It took him great effort, but he did the task sincerely. The second minister was clever but not as hardworking. He thought to himself, "The king won't have time to check whether the fruits I collected are good or bad, so why should I work so hard?" He picked whatever fruits he found lying on the ground without checking their quality. Most of them were rotten or spoiled. The third minister, who was both lazy and dishonest, came up with a different plan. He thought, the king will only check the size and weight of the bag, not its contents. So why bother finding fruits? Instead, he filled his bag with dry leaves and stones. At the end of the day, all three ministers returned to the palace with their bags. The king did not open or inspect them. Instead, he ordered his guards to imprison all three ministers for 30 days. The king also decreed that no food would be provided to them during this time. They would have to survive on the contents of their bags. The first minister, who had collected fresh and delicious fruits, spent the 30 days in comfort, enjoying the fruits he had gathered with his hard work. The second minister, who had collected rotten and spoiled fruits, struggled. He had to eat the bad fruits to survive and fell ill within a few days. Eventually, he couldn't survive the 30 days. The third minister, who had filled his bag with dry leaves and stones, had nothing to eat. He died of hunger in prison. Before his death, he deeply regretted his laziness and dishonesty. Laziness and dishonesty may seem to make life easier in the short term, but in the long run, they only lead to regret. Hard work and sincerity always pay off. Many people wish they had worked harder when they had the chance. Don't choose laziness or shortcuts in your work. Choose hard work and honesty to succeed in life. This story teaches us that today's choices directly impact our future. Hard work and sincerity bring long-term rewards, while laziness and dishonesty lead to regret and failure. Just like the first minister's efforts helped him survive comfortably, our consistent efforts in life ensure we are prepared for future challenges. On the other hand, shortcuts and carelessness may seem appealing at the moment, but they often lead to unfavorable consequences, just like the fate of the second and third ministers. Therefore, always give your best, stay honest, and avoid laziness, as your actions today shape your tomorrow.